and other marginalized groups of people are just caught in the crosshairs.
Bombshell New Reporting is pulling back the curtain on a radical anti-ICE network operating inside Minneapolis.
We got something in our email that looks like it's written like a ransom note for Savannah Guthrie's mother.
The search for Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mother continues as reports of a possible ransom note emerge. A federal judge blocking the Trump administration from ending temporary protected status for an estimated 350,000 Haitians living in the U.S. And NASA delaying the launch of the historic Artemis II moon mission after a leak was discovered during pre-launch testing. All that and more coming up in just a moment on your AM Update.
International disputes, inflation, rising national debt, digital currency. There is a never-ending list of reasons that gold has risen over 700% in the last 20 years. And a never-ending list of reasons smart Americans diversify a portion of their savings into precious metals with Birch Gold Group. Gold can thrive during uncertainty, which is why it's a crucial part of a balanced strategy. It gives you peace of mind, given all the events that could impact the U.S. economy. See if holding gold in a tax-sheltered retirement account is right for you. Birch Gold can help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold. Just text MK to the number 989898 to receive your free info kit on gold. There's no obligation, just useful information. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of happy customers, consider letting Birch Gold help you diversify with gold, so you too can have peace of mind regardless of the uncertainty. Text MK to the number 989898.
A new investigation from City Journal pulling back the curtain on a radical anti-ICE network operating inside Minneapolis. Investigative journalist Christina Buttons going inside ICE Watch Group, quote, Defend the 612, named for the Minneapolis area code, which she describes as, quote, the beating heart of the city's resistance to federal immigration enforcement. Buttons gaining access to Signal messaging chats, reviewing its training materials, and tracing its funding and organizational support to outside sources. Buttons reporting, quote, members and related officials have encouraged protesters to impede law enforcement, pushed civilians toward legally and physically risky confrontations, and helped mobilize a counter-protest that turned violent. Two civilians, Renee Good and Alex Preddy, fatally shot in January amid confrontations with federal agents as they participated in, quote, ICE watching, where trained agitators are encouraged to track ICE agents, film their activities, blow whistles, block traffic, and otherwise impede law enforcement. Buttons uncovering a Signal profile in Defend the 612 appearing to belong to Renee Good. According to City Journal, Defend the 612 runs frequent ICE watch trainings, teaching attendees how to, quote, identify, document, and alert others to immigration enforcement. The journal identifying activist Jill Garvey as a prominent organizing advisor to Defend the 612.
Name? Ray Lewis, two-time world champion. Go ahead, sir.
2. In 2024, Garvey founding States at the Core, or STAC, which the journal reports, quote, is fiscally sponsored by the Hopewell Fund, a nonprofit progressive advocacy group described as part of a, quote, dark money network. Buttons posting one of Garvey's Zoom training videos to X, where Garvey lays out the worldview driving these efforts.
Why is it happening? Is it because of immigration? Is it because there's actually a problem with an invasion into the U.S. or because there's crime? No, that's not it, right? Those are the justifications for this aggressive targeting. But immigrants and other marginalized groups of people are just caught in the crosshairs, right, of this escalation of authoritarianism. So this has been happening throughout history. It has happened throughout authoritarian movements, right? It's this need to scapegoat vulnerable people so they can consolidate power and profit.
According to City Journal, Defend the 612's trainings go beyond identifying and documenting immigration enforcement, even encouraging protesters to get themselves arrested to divert federal resources away from their intended targets. Minneapolis City Council member Dan Engelhardt describing the mission as to, quote, slow law enforcement actions down and cost them money. Instructor Lex Horan in a training video posted to X by Buttons advising participants on risk-taking.
Within that, every day, we also encourage folks to make their own personal risk assessments. When we say risk assessment here, we mean checking in with yourself, checking in with your people. What am I up for today? What am I willing to risk at any given moment to protect what I love? Our love for our neighbors is what brings us here. And given that love, given that care, what am I up for risking? And we encourage folks to stretch a little bit. That stretch doesn't mean overriding our boundaries, but it means stretching a bit.
Organizers capitalizing on the deaths of Good and Preddy to boost recruitment numbers, reports City Journal. Quote, the evening Good died, Defend the 612 held an emergency vigil, during which flyers were distributed directing attendees to join the group. One organizer reporting on a Zoom call that they received about 1,000 new signups the following day. Buttons writes, quote, this cycle reveals the core strategy of Defend the 612's leadership, using casualties as a